tie oha echi ponkno Needs FM
Eyade a yene Yewra Davis Opoku ansa oye director of elections said the ma AFAG Alliance for Accountable Governance ye no our one-on-one and the media ne live our Facebook page and so be search NEAT 100.9 FM NEAT 100.9 FM technically no so say who face challenge bia say oditi ya mo fanchen na normal kuma bi na ye ho adwuma kakra aye NEAT 100.9 Davis yoma kwaba
Yenua
what would you say
boko Mark
hey and price this year and price boko there
price boko
Dave chiam kakra na yesi ache AFAG mo ho
ye wo ho menua
hey ye wo ho ma ban ba de yentim nkan
oh sheja yegusu bua wa akwane san nyina mu
ta
to da enye bibia na ebegina bedwam kan
wa okay
ana pembebre no nkrofo so during NDC time bibia na mo the radio so but that is not the case. I remember I said during NDC time e ko bi to say PURC
yeah
na yeku a abribia ye ko makache enyom kotena se din komo so omo edi dwumadie bi a omo to omo safre ekuo no AFAG na yakọ na yakọ kire ya adwene niam bebre wo ha na ekoso during the Elsewhere administration agencies are more invited and there's no need to come out and talk about it. You know, OTC abane ye na it is because that particular agency and now government agency and now say even the entire government, you know, is stubborn to our concerns.
Okay. It's some more concerns and what the appropriate institutions.
Of course.
One more anya ho hwe na mobile bonten.
Yes.
Okay. It's not say esabre na nsa na mobile bonten bia na motu na mom bia nsa mobile bonten.
Nyeni nyina eto da anema ne bi wo ha se obi ewo dwuma ye na waya na adwene se dwuma ye de ahye ne sa no onya ehu hia se wo be kɔ ne nkyɛn no akɔbɔ no kɔkɔ anaso akɔbɔ na mane se dwuma ye de ahye wo nsanie na wo se wo ye so magana fo hunu se dwuma ye de ahye ne nsa no onye anaso what is secretary se bi koso ba bi na opeso kan asɛm a eno no ehu hia se wo be konya kono aka kyɛ ne se me hu se uye dream enti no sa dream ni enti no me ba mambe bisan kirikire mu eno enko ne sa nye sa ne no enti no depending on the issues about out no we decide say this will be the better approach to attack it.
All right. Now, Yansha audit service. At the end auditor general na ye.
What menya em say yengine nim say somewhere last year. Yet some about say audit service for akoto niema bia oman follow the procurement practices and answer the procurement laws na yengina as a mind through parliament ya gia tumo we ebeye na kakra ntine ade na yeni die kire kese pa na eba ne say public procurement authority extra the command audit service mon krata mo dia brain say ebia mo start process no ma boy amane nemum along the way now makoto ade na wie krofo na be deliver ade no mo pese rectify no we are sorry we cannot do it. Internet, there's the need to come and investigate circumstances here. A whole audit service moye the watchmen of society. Mutumi engaging in procurement practices without coming to inform the PPA.
Public procurement.
Now it has to do with Kasibia or Mokotoye. Now, just so we all know, and I have a copy of the report.
Yeah, I know I'm
Kokuba can say I have intercepted. We have a copy of the report. PPA for no on team of investigators are on the course of investigation. Audit service no edituja. Now, Ushe in somewhere a good crata as well. Clearly, no. One of their recommendations, they say, or say the evaluation panel a Ghana audit service for a constitution. Lack the required competence in evaluating the procurement activity as required under Section 18(3)(b) of Act 663 as amended. One must say, the contract was awarded and goods delivered before Ghana Audit Service wrote to the Central Tender Review Committee for concurrent approval, which is contrary to Section 24 of the Act 663 as amended. First of all, panel Ghana Audit Service say womu enye sakas ho according to PPA4 na yen nyina ya gya to mu say eba procurement matters a womu go to me was no PPA say even the evaluation panel na Ghana Audit Service for establishing, you know, they don't have the required competence to do that. So clearly, you know, that very a null and void.
And then the composition of the panel na woman like the competence and
yes, it's a composition. Composition. The evaluation panel. Yes, lacked the required competence. And then the second point, I'll say the evaluation panel failed to use the predetermined and public evaluation criteria in the invitation to tender. And it clearly, you know, what by advertising say open so talkers.
Yeah.
Nema odo betu was say me pe car, ebi a car no, me pe the air condition womu, me pe the radio no, me tune to Nit FM, my beti me achi Nit FM. Me pe the ties no, AF4 instead of 6. Ni no. Na ebe VH no. Nkrofo no eba ya. O specifications a odi ato say ye ni hu dwuma no. Odi ato ba bi e na o ye de wo pe. And also there in procurement practice, no, it doesn't work that way. And now two, what award the contract in AVA? Goods you deliver, the cars na baby wakachi.
Yeah.
After na when say the amount involved 6.183 million Ghana cedis, no, you need the public procurement rectification. It is not done anywhere. It is similar to what we are experiencing today. We share and say NY in sense Ghana. Clear. I mean, you award the contract before you go to the
PPA.
PPA, you know. We don't. It doesn't work that way. Or say the supposed entity tender committee listed below, which met on February 13, 2018, to approve the above contract, flooded with the procurement unit staff, cannot be considered and accepted as the entity tender committee of Ghana Revenue, Ghana Audit Service.
Audit Service, yeah.
With reference to Section 20 as specified in Category B, Schedule 1B2 of the Act as amended. Yenim say, in every institution, the head of the entity tender committee is the head of the institution. So to go and constitute a panel and I say a team at the head of the institution in Kauno, then it means that team, and that it lacks the locus. So clearly, right from the onset and the entire process, the audit service followed has been flawed. There na kakra say all of these reports investigations in the course they are in Ghana Audit Service PPA4
they come home.
PPA4 they come home. Say at the end of the day, there's an exit meeting now. Yeah. You get everybody to know say these are the conclusions are here arriving. They have presented to them. Asama yeke PPA board as I show the Attorney General. The can say, what is the delay in the Attorney General acting on this matter? We don't understand. And internet right here and phone shame. I debate two just say yesterday audit Attorney General say yes Nadaroma. Say sa report here and saken I bet on anymore. One year hunduma on the who bibi on ye eduma ho na Ghana phone nyere hu say aso audit service for near ma omokoye no ebu Ghana mra because the canon mrasemo is the Attorney General that advises the state Ghana. It's almost a bit to determine say the laws act 663 as amended that PPA4 can and looking at the various infractions on the face of the document now sakano aso audit service ebumraso anazo mumurmaso so mebumraso who should be held responsible. The Act 663 talks about it. It is the Auditor General that has to be held responsible because onuna anye juma year. And in all the correspondence, all the documents from Toyota Ghana to wine, omotro, yetro, ayi, ningina, in all of these documents, the Auditor General was copied. So he knew about what was going on. He knew the process, but he failed to follow the process. And we think the law must work.
Okay. Yansha a board of audit service. What are you aware?
Well, they are aware. The board of the audit service is aware.
Na bibi sana board no one more approval answer.
Well, you see, the audit service a bit funny. Because of the nature of the Auditor General. No? Mm-hmm. And I sent them beto jana. Auditor General feels that the board do not have control over the
activities and administrative activities.
But you see, for us, we care less about whether the board knows or not. What we know is the very laws now, MPC, woman got to parliament, no one jintumu. A buying eduma eni Ghana fosika editua kano. Ono aye na adwene se saa sika no anasa etumi na edi ahye ne nsa na esika editua ne kano on respect your laws no. I mean that can never happen in any civilized society. It can never ever happen. And it's important say we see a Ghana fo nyine hunu dia koso at the audit service, dia koso e wo PPA and dia koso attorney general so that we can bring finality to this matter.
Answer na beba bonte na money central for ababedi enkomo no. Mo finding out from these institutions being it PPA, audit service, attorney general, mo finding out any feedback be answer na beba bonte be
I'm finding out simply because on the face of the document and we trust our source.
My establish a prima facie.
I mean we even AFAG na establish a prima facie. I mean, clearly, the audit, the investigative team now, PPA, Emma Omoko, yes, investigation or audit service, they have established it. They have investigated thoroughly. And between you and I, they have the requisite skills to be doing those investigations. It in Oma ko school, Omo hunim de, Omo yemra nimfo ye de Oma to PPA na no. Akọ investigation na Oma ja to say infractions be akoswa. Me say anyone.
Okay.
Me say anyone. Na me beka say ensema omo ka no enye adwuma. But you see, we need to let the laws work. Say mampeni na afomo a o say Ghana for worker. Say attorney general na afomo a o say Ghana for worker. Say auditor general na afomo a o say Ghana for worker. I mean, now saying government agencies, and that is one area we would want to commend the president. Ushe NY ni other places in Yamana. Even before you are investigated, you are asked to step aside to be investigated. And it is the same any person or mampeni any this current government, one find share negligence here also at the audit service.
Okay. Waso guswa wutie ni 100.9 na yene director of operations at the Alliance for Accountable Governance AFAG yenua David Opoku Ansa David Opoku Ansa ene yene no edi nkomo enano pay we need Ghana mutejumadi so ni nyina ne fa enra central fo hyiamudi a womo a womo susu se enroma bi antwa yie ewo audit service enam so a womo breach procurement proceedings bi eni to womo call say emra no say yede ye adwuma no womo de emra no ye adwuma no womo nsom no womo fa emra no enye adwuma hu komodie ena ekosuwe. But Davis, I didn't think I'm pointing gun no only to the Auditor General, Yera Daniel Domelevo.
We are pointing the gun to the audit service,
but not the auditor.
But say Osha Yemra Osha Emrana Yegina Act 663 as amended now. Uko section 18 hona. It tells you something very interesting. And Mestre say Ubamame Akuti Ehono. Ama yeti for baby ano krenida. And Nono talks about say when there are any infractions at any state agency, Biana, the head of the institution cannot exonerate himself from any wrongdoing because you have absolute responsibility over all these matters. It is a Auditor General has questions to answer. It is because he is the head of that entity.
Okay.
And he is the head of the entity tender committee. What I say. If he has not done his work well, and I say he has allowed himself for his subordinates as it were, do whatever they like, then the onus lies on him. He has the ultimate responsibility. He has to accept responsibility for it. What I say. And you know, and yes, we are on a target, audit service in the target. That person must be punished. But he cannot say he knows nothing about it. Around 13. But the the total sum number is 6.1883 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah. But my investigations be the home. My introspective match who say ebia Sam's no crown ebia most suspected. And now said
well, yeah, dear, I say functions of the head of a procurement and Article 18 of the 663. It talks about the functions of the head and why they are always held responsible for, because it is the head of the entity, the head of the institution. They say ne yabaha say na asemesi ha say yako suffer them because father na yetri. According to the law, that's what the law says. It is a McJerry ekoye boni bi wo ni FM. Na ye ba be chia ana ye ba be query ubia. And once ye query McJerry kwa, I was said the head of the entity no has the ultimate responsibility over it. And that's why we are saying say the Auditor General has answers to answer.
Okay.
Yes, answers to answer. And say, well, as to say, Sikani Biakofa baby, and now be a GB, corrupt practice, Biakoso, then man, it is either not.
It is the law or better breaches in the
correct. On memory church, now, even crowd, we don't even need the response of the Auditor General. We want the Attorney General to act on this matter. That's what we want. Attorney General must act on this matter. Instead of say, you better go back and forth, because a corner. Ya mandate to almost one investigation. Well, but the car has been delivered. As at the time of the investigation, the contract was signed. And once you sign the contract, it is binding. I mean, I will be held responsible for a contract that is signed in my firm. And then my secretary, I could sign document. I will be held responsible because it is binding. If I sign a contract saying say Jumekuo no ebia pese koto cars 5 now they bechi na cars company need the cars na be go now over chere me say you know nothing about it. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, how you need 100.9 it you so aye David Opoko ansa edin komofa wo issues a wo raise edifa eye audit service ho officially much order kwa Attorney General
officially enchon koma Attorney General because your GDA say crack than anymore no. Attorney General does not need a reminder. What they need
I didn't say a reminder, no.
Because we are not mandated to be reminding people. What we need to do is to let Ghanaians know what is going on. And if any agency would act or not, I know they're almost somewhere.
Jebra Daniel Dumilevo, what person mun free one?
There be a person almost investigative matter, no. Like what happened to Charlotte say, like what has happened to the PPA boss, like what has happened to Asigre at NY, like what is happening to anybody who is found to have breached any procurement law. No? That should happen. So it should be investigated. If a prima facie is established, I mean by the Attorney General, that says a some PPA for can now according to the law, no, something ought to be done. We expect an action on it. Some action. That's all we are calling for.
Every ben akano pay information I'm on deliver.
Almost deliver in I think February 2018. Around February, March in 2018.
2018. Yes. It says 2018. And we deliver cars. Now, more aware when investigations, one more PPF one year ne letters are one more actually come here Attorney General.
Well, aware. We are aware of all of that, and I'm trying to get you copies of
such letters,
so that at least you can also yourself with it.
Once I will share letters, and my messages in Libya, be a diaba. Where's the McJerry? AFAG, does AFAG have any political or social moral grounds to be wasting our ears? How can they convince me or Bosumfo that it is not their corrupt members in the MPP government who are fueling them to make these noise aimed at attacking Mr. Domilevo? I tell you, McJerry, Mr. Domelevo, is poised to clear our institution of corrupt criminals. Obosonfo or the message if Finland and or the buyer. Well, so say good job. Thanks for having OPK on your program today. This shows how professional and intelligent you are. Thank you. Tell OPK that we are strongly behind them, so they should keep it up with the good job that they are doing for Mother Ghana. But please tell OPK that I have some small issue with him, but would love to consult him privately. Okay, Mate, Beka Chenepa, message free. Or Chidiba Kwame Brako the free, Taifa, and now the message by Jozo OPK or be consult him. I say, Wuku Esuboy, also the happening in Ashanti Regional Office of the NDC and Asawase constituency is just rehearsal of the incompetent flag bearer boot for boot comment. As a good citizen, I stand with Nagrat, but they should take out the unnecessary politicking out of the educational sector. Regards to DC of Ayensu and Honorable Florence Governor, Sebuku Edifree Esoboy. Odo Edifree Tema. Also, McJerry, I'm sad about what is happening in South Africa. I tell leadership must act fast to end this inhuman attacks. South African leaders should create more jobs for their lazy youth. Regards to Engineer Layo Dai in Krowo and Roxanne Duboahin in Amasamai. That's also what the Abaha. Where's the McJerry? Hey, today there is a problem. Maybe a problem. Who I may say. Where's the good one, McJerry? Why won't the PDS scandalous activity be cleared after investigations when the corrupt president and his entourage are not ready to protect the public purse? I'm not flabbergasted, though, because they are in to make themselves rich and not for the sake of the citizens. Where your coca, Bismarck, Nungwa, Ena, or the free buy. But when the letters in the
yes, I mean, we'll share correspondence. These are letters from.
Okay, before we are going on, okay, the clerk of Parliament House Accra. Okay, reminder: appointment of 2 members of Parliament to serve on the Audit Service Entity Tender Committee. Okay, that was 17 June 2018.
Yes, of course. So these are all documents. Just after the investigative team, realized they have erred in constituting the Entity Tender Committee. They now went around trying to correct their mess.
It's because also that this letter dated 17 June 2018.
Yes.
And now because the cars was delivered.
Yeah, it had delivered the cars. And the investigation,
somewhere February, March.
Usha investigation, of course. Yeah. The investigation commenced in January 2018.
Oh, okay.
January 2018. So it was during the investigative process, And I say even the constitution of the Entity Tender Committee now, they had erred. Clearly, I mean, once we be a boomer, the law must act. We have to see the law working. And yes, ubiti baby, obey your public. So what we are begging of the system, as a matter of urgency, begging the Attorney General as a matter of urgency, she should be seen acting on this matter. If she comes out to clear Serbia, looking at the infractions, there's nothing damning about it. We would accept it and move forward. But we cannot have a state where a report has been submitted, and I don't know what, for whatever reason, nobody is acting on it.
Take action. But AFAG mono obianim say moye pro MPP mono mutimu gura baby eti ade ban na mo nyam panifo bia mo betimi dia form ani ma bisa say ade we na mo intercepting it.
I know was a Ghana for who say AFAG is a credible group.
Oh, okay.
But this service is a government agency. Attorney General represents the government. This is a pro-government. We should not be sitting on radio discussing this matter.
Okay.
So that's it. I have not even spared the Attorney General. I have not spared the Attorney General because I'm asking, say, the Attorney General must be seen working. And I've mentioned it. So for people to blame AFAG, now we have done this and we have done that, I mean, at the end of the day, what we are doing is to ensure, say, our laws are protected. The PPA laws now, the processes and procedures now, will be respected. So that's it. We cannot have a lawless state. We cannot have a state because they be unfair and I say too powerful. That should not happen.
All right.
Well, Mark, we now. This is a summary of the observations.
Oh, okay.
Conclude. So, this is a summary of the observations. Conclude here.
Okay. The evaluation panel lacked the required competence in evaluating the procurement activity as required under Section 18(3)(b) of Act 663 as amended. Okay. The evaluation panel failed to use the predetermined and published evaluation criteria in the invitation to tender and the tender document as required under Section 20(e)(2) of Act 663 as amended. Okay. And that's say it's when you know Attorney General.
When you report about
5 of the recommendations.
Including the executive summary, Biana is with the Attorney General. I'll be happy to say be for Attorney General Department. No what is happening on this matter? I'll be extremely excited about it.
Yeah. Try cross and audit service one akasakwa ebebo reho asa ya hwese be make further calls to Attorney General if perhaps Wamonsa akase concerns we ya will raise any documentation see ayensu ibida yedim kan aye ni 100.9 our messages no de be fire 050 372 1744 050 372 1744 yene eye Davis Opoku Ansa or your Director of Operations said the ma Alliance for Accountable Governance onuna yene no edi enkomonom good and then sama watch it David, your other issues are bedroom come.
Yeah.
Young so far, recently, a idea fuel into Moaba. A driver for him to say one mobile to a year as into a demo. The pair can say or man you more a day because a normal air costro, woman who say, my bang you buy, they are not doing enough. AFAG, what would you say?
I mean, for politics, abe here asemwa asem here. Abiribia and this wa bemwa. One of the things they tell us they say, for nyadi ode politics. MPP so ba UTBC say for nyasa enya asema ode politics. Mankadie ni mfango politics. Because for no affects every sphere of society. They all through shine area ko adwuma for wombi. Even electricity cry usually to fuel any they generate electricity into fuel politics there and so critical say abibi obeto da o say Ghana ni bia e kan asem na I mean the can say the government must be a bit careful, I mean, when handling these matters, especially when it comes to fuel politics. We don't expect an unnecessary or heavy hike a bit me affect the even transportation system. But say idea fango no so yetumo amansan anase amansan Joshua. You know there sometimes we have little or no control over it. I mean, we don't determine how fuel prices are sold on the international market. What I say. So those are the things. But we are studying the fuel. If possible, we'll issue a statement on it and let Ghanaians know our stance on this matter.
Mamifa we nchim idea be producers any audit service say omokasa mafu yera Bernard Kondua woman no edin komono wakase issues na raise no oma refer to wo legal team inti for now na nya dia wo betimi akasa afa ho ansa inti we information a every audit service aba betodwa mesusu bi ma ye kasamafo edema ye Ghana audit service yera Bernard Kondua waka edia chere say issues amene eye Davis Opoku ansa ka ho asem no AFAG issues on my resifa a procurement breaches be a coso awarded service one or say one more day ama one legal team and until for now and ya one bekasa a day afa. Okay, good. It's in that Davis Sanya Walker into Monum.
We are expecting said the audit service no, and then because my that dama legal team would give them a response because I asked him here
timelines.
I mean, we need timelines.
Say action be because on a timeline be na
Mama 2 weeks.
Mama 2 weeks.
Mama 2 weeks. You can see take action on this matter.
Okay.
Other than that, we'll write to the president. Because the president has the ultimate responsibility on the appointee Attorney General. So if Attorney General fails to act on this matter in 2 weeks, we'll write to the president and let the president know what is going on. I mean, it should never happen. Say, Akwaje. Wafa watchman will fear. na onim se watchman no na adwuma ne so obebɔ ho ban na afi watchman no sorry a obeba no ye bia fridge na onkwan kakra bi ehye mu yayi na watchman na ye fa no na so die ne sen onim se se me pese me koyi enkwan wo me master fridge mu a de wo se me hia ne se wo se me bɔ me master amane na me master ayi nkwan na mama na bia waka ne hia mama na wa o de wo peso lay down procedures a obetena fie aka kire say yenye say no o de ato ba bia adablaka I mean you have to be held responsible for it.
It's here timelines.
We need
the timelines and I'm following within 2 weeks in the moment take a more action.
We'll write to the president. To institute action on this matter because you see there's no the body now a mining in a mom to me say to me yes yeah they have done their work. Report to Nibia. We are referring to this report. So that's here. We are referring to this report.
Maben Yibaye, what your commitment a woman show in fighting against corruption? Etimo saying AFAG for.
Maben de shi yigina aban. Majeri say ya waban. E Ghana fo yigina aban. E Jomama aban. E Nana Akufo-Addo aban. Government no ene mene wo.
And the work year pan but the entia mechanic sada I know.
Etino e yigina aban. NDC was no ya aban. MPP ba ya aban. CPP was no me I don't even know so somebody but no mate so no. Na ya aban. What I say.
So Obaso dey Ghana fo nyina aban. Aban fighting against corruption to say.
I think say first of all we must commend the president on his fight against corruption. Sure. This is not the president who shields people. This is not a president Ebeko Brazil aba. Ni akokase amanfo disikana yakotin committee plainly our TV so amanfo sun evisefi yankra ne wona ekeka ho. Ye wi ekire no ye kukuru na free ministry so e de ne kotena omampani nchen was a Christopher ka bibi se Nyankopon no Jesus Christ or ti Yesu insanifa so ye kukuru evisefi yankra e de kotena domama insanifa so e wo Flagstaff House and of course e wo kromo ase it about corruption comparing corruption in this country any actions are governments are take care I will commend Nana Akufo-Addo. I mean,
Mama was a free worker. Na bibi o na indict na say o gojina mrana.
Of course. Na kube ba kwa ye turn 1 cedi wo kromo and say then. Now the kube o the dollar rate and the to kube dia.
But I be ka say it is a mama for 3 years and still mom for report ni hwese mbotimi dia ye adwuma.
Cuz abanya ba for 3 years. And I mean o ka say there are 18 prosecutions underway. What I say 18 ofogina court on various issues but we know the wheels of the justice system no grind slowly. So that's it because you see you cannot just go and convict somebody say it is based on I was say the judicial system na say a judge for no almost no and based on that no arrive at a conclusion and clearly steadily they are working closely to that. But for me, the most important thing is even this current administration. Australian visa scandal.
Yeah.
A deputy minister until investigations were conducted and the baby Nipa cry can it had nothing to do with the time near issue visa no. And then Osha NY would rekukudam on it is an indication say the president's commitment to fighting corruption is huge. Mampeni Kufuor baby say zero tolerance for corruption. It is not because corruption is not there.
Also untolerated.
But
on the Sabra Ghana for Yanti zero tolerance.
So corruption there. Send will become from Adam. And it will be difficult for people, even in more advanced societies like the UK, and they be among for resigning based on corruption allegations. I mean, if you are clean, you will not resign. So it happens everywhere in the UK, in the States, everywhere it happens. But the commitment of the government, to ensuring those corrupt practices are dealt with, I think is highly commendable. We share galamsey issues here by here. The people were asked to step aside and why people have
Galamsey do be on one resign.
Well, sometimes
Charles Bisi on one, and I wouldn't so be a man resign.
Well, say Asigri had resigned. Later came say he had been dismissed. So that's here. So the resignation, say, and then Manjeri Uti our program.
Me Asigri the crime me one questions, but would you say Minyano? Yeah, there's resign later. You say has been an appointment has been terminated.
Well, I think the news that came out was that he's been advised to resign. None of us have seen any resignation letter from Asigri. I mean, none. Nobody has seen any resignation letter.
Yeah.
And it probably maybe the news item that came out was resign. Even the appointing authorities did not have copies of those resignation letters. So they had to do the needful, and that's what they have done. And for me, I think we should commend them. We should commend them for that.
A man for describe president say you're clearing agents. At the end of the normal setting committee be no fine or president no could see the media encounter. Now you should more coso that time your boss says some also on the GD said as for Ubia who find in that Yaman for you say some president can influence the decision of the investigative process.
Well, I doubt that. I mean, I doubt that. We cannot allow a system where everybody makes allegation and goes. I mean, to say at Forestry Commission, you see, a from US without providing any evidence. Oh, you see, Rosewood, Oko Forestry Commission, people are corrupt. In Crawford, Rosewood, in Crawford, yes, without providing even a shred of evidence. So that's here, and we expect the system to act on this. No, it should not. Now, yeah, they are got to international media. Now, am I saying Ghana, the agency in charge of forestry,
Rosewood, yeah.
I ain't say Rosewood, the level of revenue generating my huge. Huge. Yeah, Oko and Crocro Biswa, Rosewood, no. You try the ABDA. You try the ABDA. Well, but among four, because of their business interest, would send reporters to this country, do an investigation without even interviewing the relevant Nkrofo or more involved.
But the same investigations in the honor, you're not doing to visit her. But about Nipa no ye in charge, Bano Kwa, Obisano no crab any be obitumen. You're French,
of course. Oh, investigation, proper journalism, investigation in an authority on this sensitive matter. Wakoti room obi maybe say so obi jiska. Maybe so nyakono. And I want you a manansi ni won keka won ye ofifie mu. Sa no me no. Na botirimuka obi kotra be no aka bibi. And I'm happy about Sir John's statement say. I mean, it is bogus. That report no bogus. Yan tutu baby cry. Because you see, we cannot allow speculation to lead us in this country. It should be evidence-based. Evidence-based reportage. It should be evidence-based. Nobody can sit in a room and prepare a propaganda or an agenda and to tell Ghanaians and say, follow. I know nobody will do that.
Okay. Now, what you do na so for omo performance AFAG, what you chira, who say?
Well, for me, I think about time say bia mampeni usu mu kakra.
That's all you reshuffle.
I think that they are doing excellently well, but especially the comments from some Ghanaians they feel that people have become too comfortable. What I say, and for me, one minister, I think he has performed excellently well. The Minister of Education. I mean,
Matthew
Poku Prempe. He deserves commendation. His handling of free SHS. Once he be a school free SHS there, we are not hearing any challenges. I mean, a highly commendable. I will say to me, Boma. I mean, others are doing well. But it's important. And I'm happy about some of the actions I'm taking. It sends a certain signals to an appointee say he is not ready to shield any corrupt person. What I say. And for me, that is how intolerant the president is when it comes to issues of corruption. He will not tolerate anybody who is corrupt. When an investigation is conducted, now say somebody somewhere has engaged in any corrupt practices, it takes the person on and ensures the right thing, and as the person loses his job. I mean, it's evident from what we are hearing and seeing around.
Minister Ben no money homade.
Oh, well, I'm not here. I'm not here to as it were judge any minister. I'm not here to judge any minister. The important thing is
more civil society organization.
I think so we need to engage in a very scientific exercise to arrive at that. I mean, a lot of the things we say are based on what Ghanaians tell us through our social media.
Okay, it's Ediana Ghana for catch them. Say minister we money home.
Where they are saying some of the ministers are performing very well, and they expect more from others. But I'm saying we also don't want to engage in speculation. That we will not do.
Oh, but you are the same speculations here now with me at the ball. Well,
it is based on what I have seen. But if you want me to perform, as it were, just me rank it. Ministerial performance. Let me use a more scientific approach, and I'm sure the next time we can sit in this studio, and discuss this issue.
But also, I'm opinion reshuffle.
Well, the American say, I know it is the prerogative of the president.
But what suggestion is?
It's a prerogative of the president. I mean, one of the things reshuffle does is that it brings a certain alertness in the system. That's what I say. It brings a certain alertness. But as I have said, I mean, that is a prerogative of the president. So if the president wants to reshuffle, he has the full backing of Ghanaians to do that. That is why we elected him to be president of the republic.
But I'm going to say so reshuffle.
If the president reshuffles, we'll be happy. If the president reshuffles, we'll be happy. I mean, whatever happens, Ghanaians will be excited about it.
What share 123 ministers are Ghanaians say show concerns. Most of the time, Ghana food in Kutahwe. One more anchor said dodo.
They are performing. And they are in Apkono 123. They are free SHS 123. The Yenyama Bibria, Woodrow Bibria, Usha financial stability. I back to Ghana. I say 123. And then I ensure say now the penifo where the minimum a kind of politics now near in the banking sector. No. And then we make clear the banking sector of Crawford hither to no near him. So we would the bank woman say, yes, you can they are go on. And now we the young business. The government has been very bold to as it were clear the banking sector. That for me is commendable. It say 123 will produce this sort of resource. Then as Ghanaians, you better a minor to say or appoint 123.
It's a move who say you're wasting resources.
Well, what's the waste of resources?
Would you suggest in the near future, so any be Yankee Kambuana now we should still maintain?
That is the prerogative of the president. Let the president decide.
That is why I'm asking you, sir. Would you suggest Kamobe Pay say that you be
but with the 123 and their performance, I think let's maintain the 123. If the president thinks that he would want to combine certain ministries, I mean. That is the mandate we have given him for 4 years.
A prerogative of the president, but president yes. Sometimes
you said the 123 is performing. The 123, they are performing. The 123, they are performing. So once they are performing, I am okay with it. It's 123 that has produced free SHS. And then NAPCO, Nipa 100,000 has gained employment. Oko Forestry Commissioner, youth of about 40,000 on the afforestation program. Every month, they are 1 munyeska. So I say, Oko Waiya, they are streamlining the activities. And then, baby, Bria, Obeko, Ushe, Ministry of Youth and Sports, youth centers, I would see in all 10 regions. It is because the 123 people are performing.
It's your fact, position say president maintain it because who is almost performer.
You see, the 123 are performing. Once they are performing, it's for where the president is, he can say, okay, based on this, I need to appoint 2 more, or I need to collapse another A. And it is a prerogative of the president. Let him do it. But for us, ours is to judge whether they are performing or not.
But we
are satisfied with their performance. You won't give them 100%. But if you are to rate the president at 85%, I think is far better. 85% rating the current president, because you see, for a president to act like he's doing, you see the comparison my also.
And now be compared. And now bro for I do.
I'm sorry. Ko share to one ekoso na bia de bi de omanpeni so tisu they compare the NDC for baby yeah. They pick NDC for 8 years. They compare nearly 2 years. But you see, even with that, you see a certain say even the 2 years, far outweigh the
8 years NDC
baby. So that's it. It shows you say this is a president who is poised to deliver.
Okay. How you need 100.9. Davis Opoku Ansa, Director of Operations, said the Alliance for Accountable Governance. Or no, aiding command. I'm making kind of messages in the kakra. We say, Evat, I'm with AFAG, and I'm to know, Ayapa, and I'm ready for my 7 by. We Abraham, Mosikani talented, or say, Saoma Santekra, or say the South African issue is very serious. And why must this happen in Africa? Africa needs to be one, and we should united. Say unite na Africa itimi konkan medan say anybody JB difference or say a party that claimed to be social democrat is today imposing a candidate on its people. Lord have mercy, but I'm not surprised at what transpired in Asawasi yesterday, because John Mahama, former president, told the whole world after Iowa by-elections that the NDC is known to be a violence party, so we the MPP should not joke with them. They can impose Muntaka on NDC members, but they can't impose him on the good people of Asawase constituency. Arrest my case. Former Fonana, the alternative is scary. That's here also with the OCOT next year coming. Where's Mr. Mark? We are not Mate, why? Where's the MPP government has failed big time in fighting corruption. President Nana and his appointees now eat corruption, drink corruption, sleep with corruption, and posterity is judging the good works of John Mahama, KK, Eddie Free, and someone now on the son Eddie Abba. Right. I need 100.9. I Davis Opoku Ansa, and the one-on-one. A whole lot of issues now. Yacheno, and ne, and no pay. David, my baby says,
yeah.
Young chap, Ghana, Rashi Bigafo. The teacher, one more tia bemo. Oh, one performance.
Well, and it still brings us to
scientific approach.
I mean, and I will make reference to the last time University of Ghana political science department with the support of the German Foundation, conducting investigations. I mean, clearly, you see some MPs are performing, others are not. So that's it. Others are not. But you see, it is largely due to I would say, sir, you see, we all know the duties of an MP. Sometimes, we say the MPs go around to make a lot of promises. But it is because during elections, the parliamentary candidates they end up being MPs, they are seen as the face of the campaign in every constituency. If you come and you're not a bit innovative like others are doing, and then Oshe Obitse Brian Champon, is highly commendable. I mean, I idea was a Ghana for any idea or many so people are excited. Uko futu now kuhunu there, ora fenyo markings, any in Crawford area or futua. I idea so Ghana for any. So that's it. You need a certain scale to be able to, but you see, if we judge them by a lot of the promises they made, a lot of the promises are developmentally channeled, sort of. So that's it. And it's the duty of the MP for me to go and lobby. But they don't have the resources. But it is the scale to lobby that gets you. And that's why sometimes there are a lot of pressures on MPs whose party is in power. So that's it. And that's why a lot of times, there are MPs who suffer. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping they would use a report now, Legon for submit here, and try and work on their relations with their constituents.
Okay, good. Yeah, PDS scandal.
Yeah.
And about to just say report AFTI for yeah wamadi aba aban that is what we are receiving say aban kra enyin tum omune eyebida PDS can any the way I am managing AFAG so far etum say.
Well, I think the decision of government to suspend the entire process at just the time I realize they say bond now PDS for the submit was flawed, For me, it's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
Now, Manyan in and then Yankopon the government would want to issue a statement on this matter.
Yeah. At the close of the day.
Yes, I'm hoping to see the position of the government because all the reports now you refer to though it's in the graphic I have not cited it.
Yeah.
But I will pray say let's see what the government directs, the direction of the government. I mean, at the end of the day, we want financial prudence. You making sure say you sika kakra na one. You bet me abohu buy. And is a government asudi say on bebo say sika no buy. So what I say, Mark, message say the
position of the
government. Then based on that, we can issue a position on government say.
All right, PPA contract for sale and when say buy. What is a year abenyana?
No, Manasseh has to be commended. In fact, at the point, I thought he was struggling to arrive. Make a video, I even posted on my social media, say, looks like Manasseh is struggling to find a case. But at the latter part of the document, you could see, say, he had exposed a certain practice at El Coso. So what I say. And you see, so what do I so for people selling contracts and all of that did not start today. It did not start today, but it is not good. It's not a good thing to do. So it's not a good thing to do. And once the person has been asked to step aside pending investigation, and this time the president has even referred the matter to the special prosecutor and Shraj to investigate. So when it comes to ethical issues and all of that, Shraj is there to investigate and ensure, say, if you have done something wrong, human rights, and when it comes to the criminal aspect of the investigation, the special prosecutor is clothed with the powers to do that.
Okay.
But I mean, how do you sell contract when young people are all over prepared to work? For me, I don't buy in that. I don't buy in that at all.
Now, when you say a year corruption allegations,
well, it is because in all of these corruption allegations, this time we have social media that brings out a lot of the issues. So you get a lot of people discussing it. And also because there's a government that is not ready to shield any corrupt practice and a corrupt act. Actions are taking. And for me, I think the dust will settle. People will get to know, say, Omampeni is watching you. Omampeni has his eyes widely open and is monitoring everything that is going on.
Okay. How you need Sandra?
Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.